Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at some of the most valuable wheat pennies in the United States and their current market values. You might have an old penny sitting in a coin jar or inherited collection that's worth far more than 1 cent. We'll show you which dates, mint marks and rare errors collectors are searching for, how much these coins can be worth in today's market, and why some have sold for thousands or even more at auction. Let's find out if your wheat penny could be a hidden treasure. Let's get started. First up, the fascinating history of the 1945 wheat penny, its unique features, how to identify a valuable example, and why certain coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Stay with us until the end, because one small detail could completely change the value of your coin. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny was produced during the final year of World War II. The United States economy was rapidly expanding as factories manufactured supplies for the war effort, and the U.S. Mint continued producing millions of Lincoln cents for everyday commerce. Unlike the famous 1943 steel cents, the 1945 wheat penny returned to its traditional bronze composition, made primarily of copper recovered from recycled wartime shell casings. These coins represent an important chapter in American history, symbolizing the nation's transition from wartime production toward peace and prosperity. A 1945 wheat penny with no mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During that year, Philadelphia produced over 1 billion Lincoln cents, making it one of the largest penny productions in American history. Although the coin itself is common, exceptional examples and rare error varieties are highly sought after by collectors. Even a dirty-looking coin should never be discarded until it has been carefully examined, because hidden characteristics can dramatically increase its value. The obverse of the coin features the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln appears the motto "In God We Trust," while liberty is positioned to the left. The date 1945 appears on the right side. Since this coin has no mint mark, the area below the date remains blank. On the reverse, 2 wheat stalks surround the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, with the national motto EPLURBUSUNUM across the top. This classic wheat cent design was used from 1909 through 1958. The 1945 wheat penny weighs approximately 3.11 grams and is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Because of its high copper content, many coins developed attractive brown, red-brown, or bright red colors over time. Some coins have become dark, dirty, or heavily toned after decades of circulation. Dirt alone does not determine value, and cleaning a coin can actually reduce its worth significantly. Professional collectors usually recommend leaving old coins in their original condition. Collectors examine several important characteristics before determining the value of a 1945 wheat penny. These include a strong strike, original surfaces, bright luster, full wheat lines on the reverse, sharp lettering, and the absence of damage. Valuable mint errors include double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, lamination errors, repunched features, and dramatic misalignments. A single rare error can transform an ordinary penny into a highly collectible coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Many people believe that a dirty coin has no value, but that is not always true. A naturally toned or dirty 1945 wheat penny may still contain valuable mint errors hidden beneath the surface. Even heavily circulated examples are collected because they represent an important historical period. Some rare error coins discovered in pocket change looked unattractive at first glance, yet after professional authentication they sold for impressive amounts at auction. Never clean an old coin before having it examined. Today, a heavily circulated 1945 wheat penny with no mint mark typically sells for around 25 cents to $2. Better preserved circulated examples often bring $5 to $20. Coins with exceptional eye appeal or certified mint state grades can sell for $100 to several $100s. The finest known examples, especially those with full original red color and top grading, have sold for well over $1,000. Rare mint error varieties may command even higher prices depending on the rarity and collector demand. The reason certain 1945 wheat pennies become extremely valuable is not because every coin is rare, but because collectors compete fiercely for the finest surviving examples and unusual minting mistakes. Coins certified in the highest mint state grades are incredibly scarce despite the enormous production numbers. Likewise, dramatic mint errors are much rarer than ordinary circulation coins, making them desirable additions to advanced collections and increasing their auction prices significantly. Professional grading services evaluate the coin's wear, Strike quality, luster, color, surface preservation, and overall eye appeal. Grades range from poor to mint state 70. A coin graded M-65 red is worth far more than a brown circulated example because original mint luster is difficult to preserve over many decades. Small differences in grade can increase the value from just a few dollars to several hundred or even thousands of dollars for elite examples. When examining a 1945 wheat penny, carefully inspect the date, lettering, and Lincoln's portrait with a magnifying glass. Look for doubled letters, misplaced digits, die cracks, clipped edges, broad strikes, off-center strikes, lamination flaws, or unusual metal defects. These mint errors occurred during production and are highly collectible today. Although they are uncommon, finding one can significantly increase the coin's value beyond that of a normal 1945 wheat cent. If you discover a 1945 wheat penny with no mint mark, avoid polishing or cleaning it. Hold the coin only by its edges and store it in a protective holder. Weigh the coin to confirm its correct specifications, inspect both sides under good lighting, and compare it with authenticated examples. If you believe your coin has a rare error or exceptional condition, consider submitting it to a respected professional grading service for authentication. The 1945 wheat penny remains one of the most popular Lincoln cents because it represents the closing chapter of World War II and America's remarkable industrial strength. Its beautiful wheat ear reverse, historical significance, and potential for rare varieties make it a favorite among beginners and experienced numismatists alike. Every surviving coin carries a small piece of American history that has traveled through countless hands over the decades. Several outstanding 1945 no-mint mark wheat pennies, with brilliant original red surfaces and certified high mint state grades, have realized prices ranging from hundreds to several $1,000s at major coin auctions. Rare error examples have also attracted strong bidding from collectors seeking unusual pieces for specialized collections. These impressive auction results remind collectors that condition and rarity, not simply the date, are what drive exceptional prices. Before you spend or ignore a dirty 1945 wheat penny with no mint mark, take a closer look. While most examples are worth modest amounts, coins with outstanding preservation, original red color, or genuine mint errors can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's collector market. Every old coin deserves careful inspection because hidden treasures still appear in old collections, estate sales, and pocket change. Next up, the 1950 United States Lincoln wheat cent without a mint mark. We'll explore its history, unique design, rare features, grading, errors, and the real reasons why some examples sell for just a few cents, while others attract serious collectors willing to pay impressive prices. Stay until the end because we'll also discuss the valuable mistakes and characteristics that could turn an ordinary-looking penny into a collector's treasure. The Lincoln wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first regular U.S. coin to feature the portrait of an actual historical figure instead of the symbolic Lady Liberty. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin quickly became one of the most recognizable pieces in American history. By 1950, America was experiencing rapid economic growth following World War II, and millions of Lincoln wheat cents were being produced to support everyday commerce. Although the wheat penny design would remain in circulation until 1958, the 1950 issue represents one of the final years of this famous series, making it especially interesting to collectors today. Many new collectors become excited when they notice their 1950 wheat penny has no mint mark beneath the date. But what does that actually mean? A missing mint mark does not necessarily indicate an error. Instead, it simply means the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place a mint mark on Lincoln cents during that period. Therefore, every genuine 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark originated from Philadelphia. While millions were struck there, collectors still seek well-preserved examples because high-quality survivors have become increasingly difficult to find after decades of circulation. The obverse of the coin features Abraham Lincoln facing to the right, along with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" across the top, "Liberty" on the left side, and the date 1950 on the right. The reverse displays two elegant wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent, with United States of America beneath and EPLUIBUSUNUM above. The coin is composed of approximately 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it the classic reddish-brown appearance collectors admire. It measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter and weighs approximately 3.11 grams. Most 1950 no mint mark wheat pennies spent decades in circulation. As a result, many surviving examples show heavy wear, scratches, discoloration, and corrosion. While an old circulated coin still carries historical significance, its value depends heavily on its overall condition. A heavily worn example may only be worth a small premium over face value, while a well-preserved coin with sharp details, attractive surfaces, and minimal wear can become much more desirable. Collectors often appreciate naturally aged coins, especially those that retain original surfaces without harsh cleaning. Several unique characteristics can dramatically increase the value of a 1950 wheat penny. Collectors carefully inspect each coin for strong strikes, original red color, attractive toning, full wheat lines on the reverse, and minimal contact marks. They also look for minting errors such as off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, broad strikes, lamination errors, and double die varieties. Even a small but genuine mint error can transform an otherwise ordinary penny into a highly collectible piece that attracts significant attention at auctions. Professional grading plays a major role in determining market value. Coins are graded on a numerical scale from poor-1 to mint state-70. A heavily circulated 1950 wheat penny might grade fine or very fine, while an uncirculated example could achieve mint state grades such as M-63, M-65, or even higher. The higher the grade, the fewer examples exist, making top-quality coins considerably more valuable. Professional grading also confirms authenticity, helping collectors buy and sell with confidence. Now let's discuss the values collectors are most interested in. A typical circulated 1950 no-mint mark wheat penny usually sells for around $0.10 to $2 depending on condition. Better preserved examples may bring $5 to $25. High-grade uncirculated specimens often sell for $50 to over $200. Coins certified in premium mint state grades with exceptional eye appeal can reach several $100s, and outstanding registry-quality examples have sold for well over $1,000 at major auctions. Exceptional error coins may also reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity and demand. Many people ask whether every 1950 no-mint mark wheat penny is worth thousands of dollars. The answer is no. Most examples remain affordable collector coins. However, a combination of exceptional preservation, original mint red color, professional certification, and a rare mint error can significantly increase value. Because only a small percentage of surviving coins meet these demanding standards, collectors compete for the finest known examples, driving auction prices much higher than average circulated pieces. One of the biggest mistakes collectors make is cleaning old coins. Cleaning can permanently damage the original surfaces, reducing collector value even if the coin appears shinier afterward. Another mistake is assuming every old penny is automatically rare. Instead, collectors should examine the coin carefully under magnification, compare it with verified examples, and consider professional grading if it appears unusually well preserved or displays a genuine mint error. Patience and careful research are essential in successful coin collecting. You might be surprised to learn that valuable wheat pennies are still discovered today. People continue finding them in inherited collections, estate sales, antique shops, coin albums, old jars, bank rolls, flea markets, and occasionally even in circulation. Many families stored jars of pennies decades ago without realizing some pieces would become desirable collectibles in the future. This possibility keeps the excitement of coin hunting alive for collectors around the world. Interest in Lincoln wheat pennies remains strong because they combine American history, beautiful design, affordability, and the excitement of discovering hidden varieties. New collectors often begin with wheat cents because they are relatively accessible, while experienced numismatists pursue high-grade certified examples and rare errors. As the supply of attractive original coins gradually decreases, demand for premium quality pieces continues to support a healthy collector market. If you own a 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark, begin by examining it under bright lighting with a magnifying glass. Look for sharp details in Lincoln's hair, clear wheat lines on the reverse, original copper color, and any unusual minting characteristics. Weigh the coin if possible, avoid cleaning it, and compare it with reputable reference photographs. If the coin appears to have an unusual error or outstanding preservation, consider submitting it to a respected grading service for professional evaluation. Although most 1950 no-mint mark wheat pennies are not extremely rare, certain examples stand out because of exceptional condition, beautiful original surfaces, scarce mint errors, or top-tier certified grades. Those special characteristics are what separate ordinary coins from pieces that can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Every collector hopes to discover one of these remarkable examples, making the search both exciting and rewarding. Next up, the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark, a coin that millions of Americans once carried in their pockets every day, could be worth anywhere from a few dollars to hundreds, and in exceptional cases even thousands of dollars. While most 1951 pennies are common, certain examples with outstanding preservation, unusual striking characteristics, or rare mint errors have attracted serious attention from collectors. In today's video, we'll uncover the fascinating history of the 1951 wheat penny, explain what the absence of a mint mark really means, reveal its unique features, discuss today's market values, and show you exactly what to look for before spending one of these historic coins. The 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny was produced during a remarkable period in American history. The United States was experiencing rapid economic growth after World War II. Industries were booming, and everyday commerce relied heavily on pennies for daily transactions. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent had already become one of America's most recognizable coins. The wheat ears on the reverse represented prosperity and agricultural strength, while Abraham Lincoln's portrait honored the nation's 16th president. The 1951 issue became one of the final wheat pennies, before the Lincoln Memorial design replaced it in 1959, making every surviving example a small piece of American history. One of the most common questions collectors ask is why some 1951 wheat pennies have no mint mark. A missing mint mark does not automatically make the coin rare. Instead, it simply means the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark on Lincoln cents during that era. More than 284 million no-mint mark pennies were produced in Philadelphia in 1951. Although that sounds like a huge number, finding examples that remain in beautiful original condition more than 70 years later is much more challenging. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln facing right, along with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1951. On the reverse are two wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the Latin motto EPLUIBUSUNUM across the top. The coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighs approximately 3.11 grams, and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Its warm reddish color when uncirculated makes it especially attractive to collectors. A 1951 wheat penny graded fine condition has seen years of circulation, but still retains clear details. Lincoln's portrait remains well defined, though some hair details have worn smooth. The wheat ears on the reverse are visible, but the grain lines show moderate wear. All lettering should remain sharp and readable. While fine condition is not considered rare, collectors often purchase these coins to complete affordable wheat penny collections, giving them steady demand in the marketplace. Today, a typical 1951 wheat penny, without a mint mark in fine condition, usually sells for around 25 cents to $2, depending on eye appeal and market demand. Coins in very fine or extremely fine condition often sell for $2 to $10. Uncirculated red examples can bring $20, $50, $100 or more. Certified mint state examples with exceptional quality have sold for several $100s, proving that condition has a dramatic impact on value. Many viewers wonder why one 1951 penny is worth only a few cents, while another sells for hundreds of dollars. The answer lies in rarity of condition. Over decades, most 1951 pennies entered circulation and developed scratches, discoloration, and heavy wear. Coins that survived untouched with original mint luster are much scarcer. Professional grading services reward these outstanding examples with high mint state grades, and collectors compete aggressively for them at auctions. The biggest values usually belong to error coins rather than ordinary circulation strikes. A 1951 no-mint mark wheat penny featuring a dramatic off-center strike, broad strike, clipped planchet, die crack, double die, or repunched design element can command prices ranging from $100 to over $1,000, depending on the error's size, visibility, and condition. The more dramatic and well-preserved the mint error, the stronger the collector demand. Some extraordinary 1951 Philadelphia wheat pennies, certified in top mint state grades, have realized hundreds of dollars, and exceptional examples with rare characteristics or major mint errors have reached well over $1,000 at auction. These prices are the exception rather than the rule, but they demonstrate that even a common-date wheat penny can become highly valuable when it possesses outstanding quality or unusual minting features. Experienced collectors carefully inspect every 1951 wheat penny before assigning value. They examine the coin's original color, surface preservation, strike quality, luster, and overall eye appeal. They also search for doubled lettering, unusual die varieties, rotated dies, clipped planchets, and other mint-produced errors. Even small differences can significantly influence a coin's desirability and market value. If you believe your 1951 no-mint mark wheat penny is unusually sharp or displays an obvious mint error, professional grading can make a substantial difference. Independent grading companies authenticate the coin, assign a condition grade, and encapsulate it in a protective holder. Certified coins often inspire greater buyer confidence, particularly when the coin is an exceptional mint state example or features a recognized mint error. Yes, but only under very specific circumstances. An ordinary 1951 no-mint mark wheat penny in fine condition is generally not worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. However, a coin with a significant mint error, an extremely rare variety, or an exceptionally high certified mint state grade may achieve values from several $100s to several $1,000s in the right auction. Those valuable examples are uncommon, which is exactly why collectors pursue them so enthusiastically. Before selling your coin, never clean or polish it. Cleaning removes original surfaces and can reduce collector value dramatically. Instead, examine the coin under good lighting, compare it with known varieties, weigh it if necessary, and consider professional evaluation if it appears unusually well preserved or displays a noticeable mint error. Taking these steps can help ensure you receive an accurate assessment of its true market value. The 1951 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is much more than an old 1-cent coin. It represents an important chapter in American history and remains one of the most collected coins in the United States. While most circulated examples carry modest values, exceptional condition, original red color, and genuine mint errors can transform this ordinary-looking penny into a collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Every old coin deserves a closer look, because hidden treasures still appear in collections, estate sales, and forgotten coin jars. Next up, the 1955 wheat penny with no mint mark. We'll explore its fascinating history, discover the unique features collectors search for, explain why some examples sell for incredible prices, and reveal how a worn or dusty coin might still carry surprising value. Stay with us until the very end, because one tiny detail could completely change what your coin is worth. The story of the 1955 wheat penny begins more than 70 years ago, during one of the most exciting periods in American coin collecting. The Lincoln Wheat Cent series was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, making it the first regular United States coin to feature a real historical figure. By 1955, the United States economy was expanding rapidly, and millions of pennies were being produced every day for circulation. The Philadelphia Mint struck billions of Lincoln cents that year without using a mint mark. While most of these coins remain common, a very small number possess special characteristics, striking errors, or exceptional preservation that make them highly valuable in today's collector market. One of the first things collectors notice about the 1955 wheat penny without a mint mark is its classic design. On the front, the coin features Abraham Lincoln's right-facing portrait designed by Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln appears the motto "In God We Trust," while the word "Liberty" sits to the left of his portrait. The date 1955 appears on the right side. Since this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, there is no mint mark beneath the date. That missing mint mark is completely normal for Philadelphia issues produced before 1980 and should not be confused with an error coin. Turning the coin over, you'll find the iconic wheat cent reverse that collectors have admired for generations. Two elegant wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America. Above these inscriptions is the national motto, EPLURBUSUNUM. This wheat design symbolizes prosperity and American agriculture, making it one of the most recognizable coin designs in United States history. The wheat reverse was retired after 1958, adding extra historical appeal to every surviving 1955 example. Now let's talk about condition, because condition is one of the biggest factors affecting value. A dusty, dirty, or dark-colored 1955 wheat penny might look unattractive, but appearances can be deceiving. Many valuable coins have spent decades hidden in old boxes, barns, tool chests, piggy banks, or family collections. Dust alone does not reduce value significantly. In fact, experienced collectors strongly recommend never cleaning an old coin, because cleaning can permanently damage the original surface and lower its collectible value. A naturally aged coin often attracts more interest than one that has been polished until it shines. One unique feature that collectors carefully inspect is the quality of the strike. Some 1955 Philadelphia wheat pennies display exceptionally sharp details in Lincoln's hair, beard, bow tie, and coat. On the reverse, the wheat grains may appear crisp and fully separated. Coins with stronger strikes generally command higher prices, especially when paired with original red color. Even circulated examples can bring premiums if they display attractive detail and natural surfaces. Perhaps the most famous variety from 1955 is the legendary 1955 double die obverse. During the die-making process, a small number of dies received a dramatic doubling that is easily visible on the date, Liberty, and In God We Trust. This is one of the most famous error coins in American numismatic history. Genuine examples have sold for thousands, and even tens of thousands of dollars depending on their condition. However, it's important to remember that the overwhelming majority of 1955 no-mint mark wheat pennies are not the double die variety, so careful authentication is essential before assuming extraordinary value. Many viewers wonder whether an ordinary 1955 wheat penny without the double die can still be valuable. The answer is yes. While common circulated examples may be worth only a few cents to several dollars, coins with outstanding preservation, beautiful original color, attractive surfaces, or certified high grades can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Collectors compete intensely for the finest known examples because they are extremely difficult to find after decades of circulation. Current market values vary greatly depending on condition. A heavily worn 1955 no-mint mark wheat penny in dusty circulated condition often sells for around $0 and 10 cents to $5. Better circulated coins with strong detail may bring $10 to $50. Uncirculated examples with original mint luster frequently sell for $100 to several $100s. Certified gem quality pieces graded at the highest levels by professional grading services have realized well over $1,000, with exceptional examples bringing several $1,000s at major auctions. The famous 1955 double die variety can command dramatically higher prices. Color is another important factor that many beginners overlook. Professional grading companies classify copper coins as brown BN, red-brown RB, or red RD. Coins that retain their original bright red mint color are considerably scarcer than brown examples because copper naturally darkens over time. As a result, a brilliant red 1955 wheat penny can be worth several times more than an otherwise identical brown coin with the same grade. Collectors also examine the edges, surfaces, and overall eye appeal. A coin with smooth original surfaces, minimal scratches, and even natural toning often attracts stronger bids than one with heavy marks or environmental damage. Small details such as rim quality, strike sharpness, and luster can make a huge difference when determining the final market value. That's why professional grading plays such an important role for higher value coins. If you believe you found a valuable 1955 wheat penny, avoid cleaning it or attempting to improve its appearance. Instead, place the coin in a protective holder and compare it with verified examples from trusted numismatic references. If you suspect it may be a double die or an exceptionally high-grade specimen, consider having it authenticated and graded by a respected third-party grading service. Professional certification provides buyers with confidence and can significantly increase marketability. One reason collectors continue searching for this coin is that new discoveries still happen. Every year, old family collections are inherited, forgotten coin jars are opened, estate sales reveal hidden treasures, and vintage piggy banks produce wheat pennies that haven't been seen for decades. While finding a $1,000 coin is uncommon, remarkable discoveries continue to remind collectors that valuable coins can still appear in unexpected places. The 1955 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark represents much more than just 1 cent. It is a small piece of American history that has survived generations of economic change, family memories, and everyday commerce. Whether your coin is dusty, worn, lightly circulated, or beautifully preserved, it deserves a careful inspection before being dismissed as ordinary pocket change. Sometimes the smallest details can make the biggest difference in the world of rare coin collecting. Next up, the 1956 Lincoln wheat cent. We'll explore its history, unique design features, minting process, rarity in uncirculated condition, valuable error varieties, and why collectors are paying impressive prices for exceptional examples. If you're a coin collector, treasure hunter, or someone who simply enjoys checking pocket change, stay with us until the end because you might discover that an ordinary-looking penny could actually be an extraordinary collectible. The Lincoln Wheat Cent series began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first circulating U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real historical figure. By 1956, America was enjoying strong economic growth during the post-World War II era, and the wheat penny was still circulating widely across the country. The Denver Mint struck millions of pennies that year, each carrying the famous D Mint mark beneath the date. Although these coins were everyday currency in the 1950s, many have since disappeared through circulation, damage, or melting. Today, collectors appreciate the 1950-60 wheat penny as one of the final wheat cents before the Lincoln Memorial reverse replaced the wheat ears in 1959. The D Mint mark tells collectors that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint in Colorado. During 1956, the Denver facility produced more than 1.09 billion Lincoln cents, making it one of the highest mintage wheat pennies. Because so many were struck, circulated examples remain inexpensive. However, surviving coins in pristine mint condition are much more difficult to locate. Many coins left the mint with small contact marks from being stored in large bags, so flawless pieces are surprisingly scarce. This is why collectors carefully inspect every 1950-60 wheat penny they encounter, especially those with original mint luster and sharp details. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln facing right with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" across the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1956 with the small D mint mark below it. The reverse displays two elegant wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the Latin motto EPLURBUSUNUM above. The coin is composed primarily of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighs 3.11 grams, measures 19 millimeters in diameter, and has a smooth edge. Collectors admire the warm reddish color of freshly preserved examples and the timeless simplicity of Brenner's design. A circulated penny may have spent decades changing hands in stores, banks, and vending machines. In contrast, an uncirculated 1950-60 wheat penny retains nearly all of the brilliant mint luster it had when it left the Denver Mint. These coins show no evidence of wear on Lincoln's cheek, jaw, hair, or the wheat stalks. Their surfaces often glow with attractive copper-red color that collectors describe as red or RD. Finding a fully original red example after nearly 70 years is becoming increasingly difficult, making these coins highly desirable in today's market. Professional grading services classify copper coins into 3 color categories. Brown coins have mostly dark surfaces from oxidation. Red-brown coins retain a mixture of original red and brown color. The most valuable designation is red, meaning at least 95% of the original mint color remains. A brilliant red 1950-60 wheat penny in high mint state grades can command dramatically higher prices than an otherwise identical brown coin. This simple difference in color can increase a coin's value by several times. Most circulated 1950-60 wheat pennies are worth approximately 25 cents to around $2, depending on condition. Attractive uncirculated examples commonly sell for $10 to $40. Better preserved mint state examples graded M-65 red often sell for $40 to $100, while premium M-66 red coins frequently reach $100 to $300. Outstanding M-67 red examples may sell for several $100s, and exceptional registry quality pieces graded M-67 Plus or M-68 red, when available, have realized well into the thousands of dollars at major auctions because of their extreme rarity and collector demand. Although standard 1950-60 wheat pennies are common, certain mint errors are highly collectible. Collectors eagerly search for off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, die breaks, repunched mint marks, and dramatic struck-through errors. Coins displaying these unusual minting mistakes can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity, eye appeal, and rarity of the error. Professional authentication is recommended before assigning significant value to any suspected error coin. Professional grading companies such as PCGS and NGC evaluate a coin's authenticity, condition, color, and overall quality. A certified 1950-60 wheat penny often inspires greater buyer confidence and can sell for stronger prices than a raw coin. High-grade certified coins compete in registry sets, where collectors seek the finest known examples. Even a 1-point increase in grade can dramatically increase market value, particularly for bright red coins with exceptional eye appeal. Many people wonder how a coin with over 1 billion minted could ever become valuable. The answer lies in condition rarity. While millions survive, very few remain virtually perfect after decades of storage, handling, and environmental exposure. Tiny scratches, dull color, weak strikes, or minor bag marks can prevent a coin from earning the highest grades. The finest surviving examples represent only a tiny fraction of the original production, creating strong competition among advanced collectors and driving prices into the thousands of dollars. If you own a 1950-60 wheat penny, examine it carefully under bright lighting. Look for vibrant original red color, sharp details in Lincoln's hair, full wheat lines on the reverse, strong mint luster, and minimal contact marks. Weigh the coin to confirm the standard weight of approximately 3.11 grams and inspect it for unusual mint errors. Never clean the coin, as cleaning usually reduces collector value. If the coin appears exceptional, consider submitting it to a respected grading service for professional evaluation. Over the years, outstanding certified 1950-60 wheat pennies have attracted impressive bidding at major coin auctions. Registry-quality red examples with nearly flawless surfaces have achieved prices ranging from several $100s to several $1,000s. These results demonstrate that even a seemingly ordinary penny can become a prized collectible when preserved in extraordinary condition. Auction records continue to remind collectors that quality is often far more important than mintage numbers. Interest in Lincoln wheat pennies remains strong among collectors around the world. Beginners enjoy assembling affordable date-and mint sets, while experienced numismatists compete for the finest certified examples. The 1950-60 wheat penny is especially popular because it represents one of the final years of the classic wheat cent design. As more collectors seek high-grade coins and fewer pristine examples remain available, premium quality pieces continue to attract attention in the marketplace. Many valuable wheat pennies are still hiding in old collections, inherited coin albums, forgotten piggy banks, and family keepsake boxes. Countless collectors have discovered surprising treasures simply by examining coins that had been stored away for decades. While most 1950-60 wheat pennies are common, finding an uncirculated red example or a genuine mint error could transform an ordinary 1-cent coin into a highly collectible piece worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That possibility keeps the excitement of coin collecting alive for millions of enthusiasts. The 1950-60 Lincoln wheat penny is a remarkable reminder that history, craftsmanship, and rarity can come together in a single 1-cent coin. Although billions were produced, truly exceptional uncirculated examples with blazing original red color and top professional grades are surprisingly scarce and can command values from several $100s into the thousands at auction. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just beginning your collecting journey, always take a closer look at every wheat penny you find. You never know when a simple coin from the Denver Mint could turn out to be the hidden treasure that collectors have been searching for. Next up, the 1950-70 Lincoln wheat penny. While millions of these pennies were produced, certain examples with exceptional condition, unusual minting errors, or unique characteristics have become highly desirable in today's coin market. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating history of the 1950-70 wheat penny, explain what makes some examples valuable, discuss the rare features collectors look for, and reveal why a coin that originally cost just 1 cent could now be worth anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s under the right circumstances. Stay with us until the end, because one tiny detail on your penny could completely change its value. The Lincoln wheat cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, it became the first circulating U.S. coin to feature the portrait of an actual historical person. The reverse side displayed 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent, symbolizing America's agricultural strength. By 1957, the wheat penny had already become one of the most recognized coins in American history. The following year, in 1958, the wheat design would be retired forever, making the 1957 issue one of the final wheat cents ever produced, before the Lincoln Memorial design replaced it in 1959. The 1950-70 wheat penny was struck at the United States Mint in Denver, Colorado. The small D mint mark located beneath the date indicates that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. More than 1 billion 1950-70 pennies were minted, making it one of the highest production wheat cents in history. Because of this enormous mintage, ordinary circulated examples are usually worth only a small premium over face value. However, collectors know that rarity is determined by much more than mintage numbers. Condition, strike quality, mint errors, and preservation can transform an otherwise common coin into a highly valuable collectible. Every genuine 1950-70 wheat penny was struck using a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. Each coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. The edge is plain rather than reeded, and the coin features Abraham Lincoln facing right on the obverse. On the reverse, the famous wheat ears frame the denomination and the words United States of America. Because these coins contain mostly copper, many have developed beautiful natural colors over time, ranging from bright red to reddish brown and deep chocolate brown. Original red examples are especially prized by collectors. If you own a 1950-70 wheat penny, the first thing to inspect is its overall condition. Coins that have spent decades in circulation often show heavy wear, scratches, discoloration, and damaged surfaces. However, examples with sharp details, strong luster, and minimal contact marks are much scarcer. Collectors often classify these coins into brown, and full red categories. Full red coins that have retained nearly all of their original mint color command significantly higher prices than coins that have darkened through oxidation. Several unique characteristics can dramatically increase the value of a 1950-70 wheat penny. Collectors carefully examine the sharpness of Lincoln's hair, the definition of the wheat stalks, strong lettering, complete mint luster, and the visibility of the original strike. They also search for die cracks, repunched mint marks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, die chips, and other mint errors. Although major errors on the 1950-70 issue are relatively uncommon, authenticated examples often attract strong collector demand. Because every error is unique, one reason collectors continue searching through rolls of old pennies is the possibility of discovering a rare mint error. Some 1950-70 wheat pennies have been found with die cracks, filled dies, lamination errors, strike-through errors, or dramatic off-center strikes. These unusual minting mistakes occurred during the manufacturing process and escaped into circulation. Depending on the type, severity, and overall condition, authenticated error coins may sell for hundreds or even several $1,000s. Professional grading is essential because genuine mint errors must be distinguished from post-mint damage. Today's market value of a 1950-70 wheat penny depends almost entirely on its condition and authenticity. A heavily circulated coin may sell for only a few cents to a couple of dollars. A well-preserved, uncirculated example with original red color can often sell for several dollars or even over $100. Certified coins graded at the highest mint state levels by professional grading services have realized prices reaching several $100s. Exceptional examples with rare errors or outstanding preservation have sold for well into the thousands of dollars at major auctions, although these are the exception rather than the rule. Many viewers ask whether a 1950-70 wheat penny in good condition is valuable. A coin graded good usually has significant wear but still displays the main design. Most coins in this grade are not considered rare because so many survive. Nevertheless, even a circulated coin may be worth more than face value due to collector demand for wheat cents. If your coin also displays an unusual error, unusual color, or another rare characteristic, its value can increase substantially beyond what is expected for an ordinary example. Professional grading services, such as PCGS and NGC, play an important role in determining the value of collectible coins. Experts carefully examine the coin under magnification, assign an official grade, verify authenticity, and encapsulate it in a secure holder. Buyers are often willing to pay significantly more for professionally graded coins because the condition has been independently verified. This is especially important for valuable wheat pennies, where even a 1-point increase in grade can mean a large difference in market price. Although the 1950-70 wheat penny is not rare by mintage, it remains one of the most popular coins among Lincoln cent collectors. It represents the closing chapter of the famous Wheat Cent series, offers affordable entry for beginners, and still provides the excitement of discovering valuable high-grade examples or rare mint errors. Many collectors also enjoy searching old family collections, inherited coin jars, and bank rolls, hoping to uncover a hidden treasure that has gone unnoticed for decades. Auction history has shown that extraordinary 1950-70 wheat pennies can command remarkable prices. Coins with blazing original red surfaces, nearly flawless strikes, and top certified grades have sold for hundreds of dollars. Rare error examples with dramatic minting mistakes have achieved prices reaching into the thousands of dollars when offered at competitive auctions. These impressive sales demonstrate that even a common-date wheat penny can become extremely valuable when exceptional quality and rarity come together. If you believe you have a valuable 1950-70 wheat penny, Begin by examining the date and the small d mint mark. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling, die cracks, clipped edges, off-center strikes, unusual surfaces, or other minting anomalies. Never clean the coin, as cleaning can permanently reduce its value. Store it in a protective holder and consider submitting it to a professional grading service if it appears to be in unusually high condition or displays a genuine mint error. Lincoln Wheat Pennies continue to attract collectors worldwide because they combine American history, beautiful design, and the possibility of discovering hidden value. While not every 1950-70 wheat penny is worth a fortune, exceptional examples continue to appreciate as collectors compete for the finest known specimens. Over time, certified high-grade coins and legitimate mint errors have shown strong demand, making them attractive additions to many coin collections. As always, market prices fluctuate, so values depend on collector demand, condition, and current auction results. The 1950-70 Lincoln Wheat Penny reminds us that appearances can be deceiving. A coin that once bought a piece of candy may now be worth hundreds, or in exceptional certified or error varieties, even thousands of dollars. Whether you inherited a collection, found an old penny in pocket change, or enjoy searching through coin rolls, every wheat penny deserves a careful inspection. You never know when an ordinary-looking 1-cent coin could turn out to be a remarkable collector's treasure. Thanks for watching.